as Mark Davis spaces the centers out. Austin Wiley and Nick Claxton league to crack 100 points as Anthony Lamb no good, but follows his shot, gets it inside to Wiley. Push shot is good. Out of Auburn, Wiley 6'10", 260. And a nice look inside to Michael Porter. Thomas with the handoff from Claxton, goes inside, lays it up for Claxton, he throws it down. Great vision by, we could see Cam, we know he could drop 30 per night as Carrington loses the ball, man picks his pocket, goes coast to coast and throws it down. Grew up in Brooklyn as Lamb connects on the three, ties it up at 6. Man grew up in Brooklyn. Here's Cam Thomas. Stopped by Lamb. Stutter step. Oh, loses Lamb. Puts up to midi and connects. Great pressure there by Man on Zeusman. Now he goes downstairs to Lamb. Forces a bad pass. Carrington gets the leaner to go. Season games. They're going to China as Man. Nobody home, and he just...
Good position by Nick Claxton, ferocious on the glass.
And we get our first look at Zaire Williams and Day'Ron Sharpe. Just gonna watch everybody's minutes because he talked about that trip to China as Porter Jr. dials it up and knocks it down. It's a 17-hour flight. And it cuts the lead to 9 here, coming up on the 4-minute mark as Thomas goes right to the hoop and puts the reverse in.
One issue the Nets might have, Chris, have enough size out there. Could you play Day'Ron Sharpe together with Michael Porter Jr.?
Jordan James' shot is off the mark. Clowney with the board. Clowney, corner pop is good.
Fair. Made some mistakes. It just has to be better for him this season.
Traore right to the cup, can't get it to go, and the follow by Day'Ron. At first you don't succeed. Try. And frankly, remember those 2 starts he got? Both double-doubles. Drive to the goal by Justin Smith. Strong.
Conley did a great job, and they look at me and said, "You're okay, Tim."
Here's Carrington, has to pull with 2 on the shot clock and gets to 2 to go. 4 on 4. Here's Martin, and he cans his rear end off. Got a contract as Claxton tries the 3 and connects. You know, I wrote down his career.
That's giving up offensive rebounds.
Claxton, or Noah Clowney, the rim protector there. And here comes Saraf. Gets into the paint, puts it up, no good, but Claxton is there for the foul jam. Saraf, Martin tries again. This time cannot connect, but Claxton is there for the follow. His first points of this contest. 1 of 3 from the field as Saraf gets it to Day'Ron Sharpe. Easy bucket for Sharpe. And he'll slow things down with Cam Thomas. Thomas will go to work, gets through the defense, and gets it to Porter Jr., puts it in, and he'll head to the free throw line for 3 the old-fashioned way. As
Cam Thomas is expecting a big year out of himself.
And Sean Marks talked about how mature he was throughout the whole contract situation. Zaire Williams hits that 3.
A little Steve Nash right there.
Now, steps to the side, cannot connect on the 3. But Michael Porter Jr. picks up what's left of Zaire Williams' tap. Jordy told us before the game, he's going to watch out for everybody. No one's going to play more than 18 to 20 minutes as Terrence Mann connects from the corner. Michael Porter Jr. sheds the defender and gets the friendly Barclays Center roll. 30 games with 20 or more points as the 3rd option on the Nuggets. So it's going to be, as you said in our open, as Harper connects on that 3. Here's Traore in rhythm, connects from downtown. The French connection. Nick Claxton back into the game here for Brooklyn. Here's Cam Thomas breaking down the defense and putting it up and in. He can't oop the alley there from Cam Thomas. Justin Smith does, though, on the other side. That's something you always do. Always give credit where credit is due. And you got to give some to Cam Thomas right there.
Got to be first to the ball, Chris.
Rebound tracked down by Carrington. Now inside to Levi. Gets man up in the air and lays it up.
You're throwing them out there with veteran players. I think that's the smart thing to do.
Nice move to the bucket from Terrence Mann, and you brought up his play in the first half.
The only imperfection is one missed free throw.
And we talked to him at Media Day. He was so excited to be back here in Brooklyn.
Connecting through Charlotte.
Aaron Harris would make sure that we were in the middle.
Connecting through Jordan.
We'll check in for their first action as soon as we have a whistle. Lamb working on Saraf, and Saraf has those 5 fouls, as you said, Frank. Dayron ripped his 5th rebound down. He's got 4 points. And now he attempts a 3 and connects. Dayron. That's in Hapoel, Jerusalem, our entire Yes Network crew. As that alley-oop goes into Justin Smith. Not going to change this year. Nice 2-man game. Wolf and Saraf, the Jewish connection. Zaire Williams, active hands. He's going to go in all alone and easily throw it down to give the Nets a tenacious D there by Wilson, and then Smith gets bumped by Wolf. That'll go, plus the foul in Chicago, not for the state.
I see. Are you listening to me? Are you already tuning me out?
But you could tell how much he worked on his body as Wolf keeps it alive. Now gets double teamed, throws it out of it, gets it to Clowney into the corner. Great ball movement to Jalen Wilson, and he knocks it down. Downtown. It's going to be great to watch the evolution of all these guys that were here. Oh, what a pass to Noah Clowney. Throws it down. Anthony Lamb. Lamb had nowhere to go. Now Clowney rewarded and knocks down the triple.
Kobe Buffkin right there. She would just try to finish at the rim.
Interception by Tyrese Martin. Gets it to Jalen Wilson. Lays it up and in, and he'll head to the free throw. I think it was November or December. The first time I heard his name as Wilson misses the long 3, but Timmy keeps it alive and puts it. We're not going to see Yegor, obviously, as Timmy with the spinorama can't get it to go. Ball tipped around, hot potato to Wolf, puts it up and puts it in. Whitehead tries baseline, goes too easy for Doreen Whitehead.
Porzingis, we'll see if they can make a run. And then the other wild card, Chris, is going to be the Boston Celtics.
Of these draft picks, Frank, I know we have a lot of new faces in new places around the league. We've got a lot of new faces here as Drew Timmy. Noah Clowney with 13 points off the bench as Paretsky misses that, and Liddell will just dribble it out.